Hey, my name is Joe,
And I'm Mary Beth.
and this is the best of Gen X.
We are in our 40s.
And we're siblings,
We'll talk about adulting in a world so different from the one we grew up in,
so excuse us while we save a generation.
one episode at a time.
Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Mary Beth.
How are you?
What is up?
What is up? What do you know? What do you say?
What is up with you?
I've got so much up with me.
Oh, my.
We sound like a Michael McDonald song.
Okay.
Not like the repeating everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had a podcast since we went to that.
No, we haven't.
Okay, that was fun.
We haven't had a podcast since.
All right, well, should we talk about that, or should we talk about...
Let's start there.
Okay, the Roorchestra at the Louisville Zoo.
Pause. I got a friend message from... I got a friend.
Shocking.
Our friend Teresa, a friend of the podcast, she sent me a message on Facebook. There is actually a yacht rock band playing this, I guess last night at Huber's.
No way.
Yes, way.
No way,
And so
Jose.
it's officially a thing.
I mean, I knew it. Apparently, you had never heard it.
Well, no, I meant like locally. This is people like a band. Yeah, we're in a cover band. We play primarily yacht rock.
I want to join that band. I want to sing in that band.
Yeah, the Roorchestra was.
Roorchestra was fun. There was
It was a rip roaring time.
It was. There was more people than we had anticipated. Probably, what would you say? 300?
Oh,
Easy.
easy. I mean, I was gonna estimate closer to 1,000.
Yeah, maybe.
It was a big field. There were lots and lots of
A
people.
lot of people our age, a little bit older, and they had some concession type tents where they sold beer. They sold these specialty popcorns. They had
Walking tacos.
walking tacos, plenty of bathrooms to go around. Mm-hmm. I really had a good time.
I had a great time. Sweated my ass off.
And it wasn't just the orchestra. They had like 3 singers.
I know. I didn't expect singers.
I didn't either. So they had a female and 2 males.
And they were getting it done.
They were getting it done. I like how organized it was. They had the set list where you, on your phone where you could like track what song was coming next. They had a little bit of a break, which was good.
and we weren't there 10 minutes. And the official photographer for the Louisville Orchestra approached Josh
Because
because
he was dressed like the skipper.
he was styling and profiling.
He had like a skipper hat and a
He had
Hawaiian shirt.
He had the perfect Hawaiian shirt and a skipper hat or a captain hat.
Captain hat, yeah.
And that he had actually purchased for our favorite PT, Andy. Her family has a luau every year, and so, but he wore that, and photographer comes up to him and crouches down next to his chair and says, "I'm the photographer for the Louisville Orchestra. Do you mind if I get your picture?"
It's like shocking.
Not at all. We saw a few more captain hats after that.
But they didn't rock it the same way.
They didn't rock it the same way, quite the same way Josh did. So I will have my eyes peeled for any anything on their website.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Next year it'll be like, join us for the Roorchestra. It'll be a picture of my
Josh.
husband.
By the way, the jalapeno cheddar popcorn, probably the best popcorn I've ever had.
I know.
Jalapeno cheddar popcorn.
But because they didn't have like real food, like we thought we'd be able to order like something heartier. So we were starving.
What did we do after?
Hey, we were starving like a bunch of ravenous tigers that they have in the zoo.
Right. And we had White Castle.
Yeah. I mentioned it in the sort of early evening. And by the end, we couldn't wait any
we
longer.
could not wait. I didn't care how far we had to drive for it. We had White Castle, and it was glorious, just
Yeah.
like we thought it was going to be. And I had White Castle regret the next day.
Of course, as one does.
It's always great when you eat it.
That was a good time, though.
It
Definitely
was.
worth it. And
a lot of it's really cool to see a bunch of Gen Xers and older folks like standing up, having no shame, just dancing and singing along. It was just a good time, man.
there was someone in our group standing up and dancing along, but she shall remain nameless.
Well, there's only 3 of us. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
I
a
had no
good time.
shame.
Yeah, it was a good
I didn't
time.
cur.
It was so fun.
Yeah, really got busy. And those singers were just really fun and entertaining and very talented, I might add.
Yeah, I think they said that the Louisville Orchestra had a new CEO, so they're really trying to amp up some of the events and stuff that they have. So I thought it was well put together, good turnout. So yeah, if we
Great
were going to huh?
I said great times.
Yeah, I was going to say if we ever have an itch to do that again, I wouldn't be opposed.
I wouldn't be opposed either.
Yep.
Oh, so much to talk about. Well, today is, aside from Christmas, my favorite time of year. Kicks off my favorite time of year.
Today?
It's the only thing, yes, today. It's the only thing that makes the summer for me bearable.
Is this Shark Week?
It is Shark Week, ladies and gentlemen.
Dad, what are you doing at Shark Week?
Do not bother me for the next 7 days.
You were such a dork. Speaking of sharks, Ronnie's daily Snapchat filter story to me was his face in the mouth of a shark.
It's appropriate because it's Shark
Made me
Week.
think of it.
And they have quite a lineup this year. I saw the schedule. So how it works is, so they have already started their shark content. So on Discovery Channel, all week long, 24/7, it's nothing but sharks. And so you'll see some episodes from past Shark Weeks, and some maybe you have missed along the way. And so that in itself, just what National Geographic does for Shark Fest for 2 weeks straight, nothing but sharks. You can't beat that. But Discovery does beat it. Discovery's like Hold My Beer, and they do Shark Week, which means you get new programming every night, starting tonight until Saturday night. And you'll get 3 new shows each night. So 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you get a new show. And we've got a banger lineup. For my Shark Week enthusiasts out there, you will mourn with me as I walk down memory lane. In recent years, we have not had the pleasure of air Jaws because, I don't know, they're trying to figure out why we go to Mossel Bay every year off Seal Island and we can see breach after breach after breach. And this is the kind of thing, like the series is called Air Jaws. Mm-hmm. So they're obviously measuring these breaches and seeing who reigns supreme. And these sharks can get 10, 15 feet out of water. It's incredible. And so we've missed Air Jaws, which is like, if you're going to tune in at all, that's the show you want to tune in. That's the one you don't want to miss. But in the last few years, there have not been Air Jaws. And they say, well, maybe it's because orca are coming in, and orca famously, they are predators of the great white, we now know. Sure. And they don't even eat the shark. They just suck their liver out. It's very bizarre. Very smart animal to know exactly. For them. So they've been trying to blame it on that. Of course, they're blaming it on climate change. They're blaming it on everything. But this year, it's back, baby. And this time, it's not in Africa. It is in America. So it's called Red, White, and Breach, Air Jaws, Red, White, and Breach. So I think they're going off the coast of California, which, again, famously known for great whites. If you're going to get attacked by a great white in this country, you're probably going to be swimming either off the upper East Coast, perhaps, maybe down in Florida, kind of more rare, but definitely the shark attacks you hear about most in the Southern California, off the coast of Southern California, or just California in general, it's going to be a great white because that's where a lot of them like to stay. So yeah, this is the first one in America. So I'm very excited that the show is now back. Can't wait. We have a couple of shows that can be hosted by none other than Josh Gates, a Gen X favorite. For my other Discovery Channel enthusiasts, you'll know Josh Gates from, can you tell me?
I have no clue.
Expedition Unknown. He wears the Indiana Jones hat. He's kind of got reddish hair.
No, I got nothing.
Okay, well, he quotes our favorite movies. He's our age. Josh Gates.
Okay.
He goes on expeditions. He's a world explorer. He's in the Explorers Club, and I mean it's scuba, it's caves, it's the pyramids. He's everywhere. He's an archaeologist.
He makes your life seem real boring.
Yeah. And he's really funny, and he's like great on camera personality. I like to joke in my house that, like, if it's about new episodes about to come on, like, hey, you want to come watch Josh Gates not find anything? Because he finds things, but it's rare that he finds what he's actually set out looking for that particular episode. And so I make the joke that but in the previews, you'll always see him go something like, "Oh my God!" And then
It hooks you. So
it hooks you.
He
He is just, I love him and hate him because he knows how to hook us, and we always walk away with very little. But to his credit, he's awesome. He's a Gen X, on a heart level. He even did an episode where he was up in the Oregon coast, and it was all spoofing Goonies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed that.
You would enjoy this dude, just in very general terms. You'd really like him. But in all fairness, he has found plenty. It's just, he doesn't always find what he sets out for, but he always finds something. It's really cool. So It's a great thing. So my point was, he'll be hosting Expedition Unknown, a shark episode, shark-related content. I think he might, the way it sounded, the way it was teased online, sounded like it might have something to do with the original New Jersey, like the biggest recorded mass shark attack at least in our country, which is like off the Jersey coast. Yeah, so should be good.
Okay.
I'm very excited about Shark Week.
Okay. I'm very happy for you.
Particularly tonight, because Air Jaws is on tonight at 9. Anyone who's interested.
Oh, I'm excited for you. Do you want to know what my new obsessions are?
What are your newest obsessions?
The baby AI videos on TikTok with like Chris Farley, Tommy Boy, and like some SNL skits.
100,000%.
Shih Tzu videos. Or we want to stay on baby AI?
For a minute.
Okay.
I mean,
I've been sending those to you guys, the Tommy Boy ones.
So we have our family of origin, the Party of 5 text thread. I've been inundated with these crib cinema.
That's what it is, crib cinema.
Well, it started with Jen sending us, and they're so damn funny. It's Trump, it's crib cinema, but I forget what, it's not exactly crib cinema, but it's CBV something. Mm-hmm. And it's Trump and Melania and then other characters like Joe Biden and their babies. And it's so funny.
Awesome.
It's
so awesome.
Funny.
Well, it even started before that when we started seeing like the Big Bang Theory, Baby AI episodes.
And The Office.
And Friends and Theo Vaughn's podcast when he was a baby. That stuff is just so funny to me.
But we're back on it.
We're back on it. So I found some Chris Farley ones from Tommy Boy and SNL, and I've been sending those because I know you guys would appreciate it. The Chippendales, the famous Chippendales, Patrick Swayze with their babies. The Shih Tzu videos, because yesterday, it was either yesterday or the day before was National Shih Tzu Day.
Right. I wish I would have known that.
So my TikTok algorithm hit the Shih Tzu videos.
Yes.
And I've been obsessed with those.
Yes. And I love the narration. It's like, the reason your Shih Tzu is an asshole is because they were born and raised as royalty.
Royalty, yeah.
You are merely their unpaid butler.
Yeah. They are expecting you to serve them.
And they don't take commands. They stare you down until
Right.
you do what they want you to do.
They have a stare down like no other. And that's 100% true.
But it's so cute to us because we have Shih Tzus in the family, and it's correct. All of it's correct.
Yeah. I mean, we have like 5.
The Shih Tzu personality is
Something like that, yeah.
described very well.
So, and then the last thing I've been obsessed with lately that I know you'll appreciate is Titanic. What were you going to say?
I was getting ready to say, how are we even related when you can just, well, I know it's statism. Here's my one time per episode I'll mention that I'm autistic.
We're not getting paid for that, by the way.
I'm not sponsored
Yeah,
by
we're not
autism.
sponsored, but go ahead.
But I love how you can just talk about your latest obsessions for like a minute and then you move on. I could go on for fucking days.
I mean, we got a podcast to finish.
Right. The Titanic. What happened?
It's just, again, you scroll through a couple videos. Navy had been to Tennessee recently on like a little surprise weekend with Luke, and they were talking about the Pigeon Forge Titanic Museum. You had mentioned that.
I've been wanting to go for 2 years.
I want to go.
Okay, come with us.
Okay, and so because I thought that or talked about it, it showed up on all my stuff.
Because our phones are
I'm talking
watching
like
us.
Instagram, facts about the Titanic you didn't know, TikTok videos of the wreckage, other artifacts, and I have just been obsessed with it. Haven't watched the movie, but I think I saw like Disney, Hulu, something like that has a newish Titanic sort of documentary. I'm all over it tonight. You have?
I've seen them all.
Okay.
There's the
don't spoil.
There's 20th anniversary of the movie with James Cameron and
right.
that one is the one where you'll see Kate Winslet kill it on holding her breath. Like they were trained by actual freedivers on how to hold the breath, and I think Tom Cruise, as far as Hollywood goes, had the record. Kate Winslet like slaughtered him. Her record of holding her breath. Do you want me to tell you? We want to be surprised.
I want to be surprised.
Okay. But I've seen that one. I've seen a few that are hosted by Robert Ballard himself. And you can also go back. You don't have to look at these new ones. I mean, the new ones are cool.
Yeah.
But some of the original ones.
There was one that was mentioned on something that said there was one on Disney Hulu that was acted like it was just coming out, I
think there are 3.
Be wrong on that.
I think there are at least 3 that are new.
But when you leave my house and you shut my door, it's immediately what I'm doing.
I couldn't be happier.
I love it. Like, I've always liked it.
But now you're loving it.
And especially because Gen Xers know that, like, right in the peak of Gen Xdom, 1985 is when they found the ship.
I can't believe you know that.
Well, yeah, I remember that as a kid.
You remember the date and everything?
Well, because I just remember we had the big wooden box TV in the living room.
It was like September 1st.
On Fern Street.
Oh, that was in 87 because the documentary with that footage, they made a documentary out of it. So National Geographic, that was the first documentary I'd ever seen.
I do remember that.
Yeah, because they showed it at my slumber party and was really crushed that no one wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I just remember Mom being like, "What? Look," and I just remember just being in a trance.
Yeah.
I was like, I had heard about Titanic but never seen, and it just it didn't feel real until I started seeing the ship underwater. And
you see the shoes where the bodies landed.
And then your mind starts going, like, you start putting yourself there.
And you see the bathtub, and you see
and you're like, wow, that's
chandeliers,
real.
and
that's real. Like, that really happened. Like,
you see the cookware.
Yeah, like people were out in the middle of the Atlantic at pitch dark. I'm fascinated.
The spookiness and the tragedy of it grab you.
Yeah, but the fact that, and you have to try to find some beauty in it. The fact that it hasn't been touched, they've intentionally not tried to over the years pick it up out of the ocean and just let it just be there.
Right. Well, there's a lot of controversy. I mean,
it's only going to be another 20 years.
Well, the Titanic museums exist because they've pulled things up, and that's a very controversial thing. Now, the person who found it, Robert Ballard, who somehow strangely feels like an uncle to me. I've seen his face and listened to his voice for so many years, and he's got a really great personality, and he's a great speaker. Like he can tell a story beautifully. So he's this really, intelligent science nerd who can tell a beautiful story. So I love listening to him. And there's a great lecture, if you're willing, where that he's talking about the deterioration and ways to preserve it. You know, they can actually paint things underwater.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until Robert Ballard told me.
Well, let's talk about the preservation, because
It's
one of the things that
being eaten.
Right, that's what I was getting, like, the microbes and just the marine life underneath, all the things that are kind of eating away at it.
They're calling rusticles.
Right, and they said that, and it made me sad, they said like by 2050 they're estimating it'll just be gone.
Right, and here's what's crazy.
And I don't like that.
I don't either. It crushes me. It already crushes me, and you'll see if you watch when you watch these new ones. I'm so excited you brought this up. Oh my God. When you watch these, you'll see the stern, which is the back part of the ship. You'll see that is almost unrecognizable now.
I saw that, yeah.
But then when you go back and look at older documentaries, you'll see it almost perfectly intact. Mm-hmm. That crushes me, because in my lifetime, I've watched that ship deteriorate. Right. And to know that it's like a pile of rubble now, the stern is. Now the bow is still pretty famously recognizable. Yeah. But it is being eaten by that bacteria, those rusticles, as they call them. And a lot of that's collapsed inside. And so when you send ROVs into the depths of it, one of the more recent with James Cameron, when he goes back to the Titanic, and this is not for the movie anniversary, I think it's a separate, but he goes into like the, it's your first real glimpse of the Turkish bath. Yeah. I think that's what they are.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
And the tiles, which have not been seen by human beings since it happened. That whole area, when you send an ROV down into basically the main stairwell that was left open because the circular dome was obviously destroyed. So that whole main staircase is just all the way down. But you have to be very careful with an ROV, because the cables can get tangled on wreckage. And one little bump, one little tug it's just such a fragile structure right now that it is sad. It is so sad to think about. In our lifetime, we will have seen it discovered. We will have seen it in its prime. And we will have seen it, wreckage in its prime, where you can study it and research it and find all kinds of things. And then we will see its collapse.
Yeah, if it truthfully in the next couple decades just kind of just dissolves or just disappears, I'm at least glad that we found it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we never found it when we did. You know what I mean? It's just,
I don't want to give too much away, but do you know how it was discovered or why it was discovered?
Once upon a time I did, so yeah, don't just hold that.
Yeah, so Robert Ballard was actually on a secret, top secret mission.
I just said hold it.
Oh, you don't want me to say?
No.
Okay.
I want to be reminded.
Okay.
But I'm all in on it. Like the museum, 1,000% in. Whenever you say, as long as I don't have anything going on, like with basketball or something.
Well, we were thinking around Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
And in Pigeon Forge area, there's a hotel. It's all Christmas.
You're holding your hands like a puppy dog that's wanting food.
It's going to be our 10-year wedding anniversary, and so
that is true.
And we haven't been away on our own together, and so we were going to get like a cabin.
So what better time to invite your brother?
Right. Josh is going to be listening to this, going, "Damn it, we talked about this."
But you know what? He'd never say that around me.
He would never say it around you. So let's bring you along.
Okay.
No, but I saw these pet-friendly cabins where you can bring your dog, and they have like 2 rooms and a full kitchen, whatever, and there's the heart-shaped tub. But they're really nice cabins. These aren't like, what are those? Starts with an S. Those hotels that are really, they have the waterfall and the jacuzzi and Siberia, Sibrit, starts with an S, ends with an S.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. But yeah, it's like just for like gross
Sexing it up and stuff.
Yeah. But they're nice. So it's like a heart-shaped tub, and then they have like a jacuzzi on the back deck. So you can imagine going when it's cold and sitting in the jacuzzi out on the deck in the middle of the woods.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to go now.
And it's like a 15-minute drive.
You're going to make me feel horrible for going now.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think we could travel without you, Joe.
I get it.
But we were thinking of going just for like 3 nights.
Yeah, I have to see it.
Just so we can see the Titanic Museum. Because
Yeah.
I've been talking about going for...
Yeah, because they talk about, like, they have that water at that temperature where you can, like, put your hand in it and
Yeah.
feel it and stuff.
Or we can just go in the fall, and then Josh and I can
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we do that.
But there is a Christmas hotel.
I know, but I want to see that.
I know. But
Okay.
it's like Christmas all the time. It's called the Christmas Inn.
Oh, my God.
So we could go in October.
You can't dangle a Twinkie in front of a fat kid.
Okay.
I'm not fat, by the way. So anyway,
I'm so happy for you.
I mean, just things like, the menu of breakfast the morning of and stuff like that. It brings you there. Like you feel like you're there.
That's one of the reasons that the movies about it, I mean, there have been a few, but the most iconic is James Cameron's Titanic. And so when you make a movie about it, that's what you do. You bring the human experience to this tragedy. And I was so excited when that movie came out, not just because I was obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio, although I was, but also because I had waited my whole life up to that point for people around me to be interested in Titanic. And I was like, yay, finally, I can talk to people about Titanic, because I could never share that interest with any of my peers, because who wants to talk about Titanic when you're not junior high or high school?
What's crazy to think about is if that came out in 97, like you would think sometime in 96, just they started working on it, maybe. So 11, 12 years after they found it, they made this big blockbuster movie about it.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I didn't even do the math on that.
Yeah, I mean, so it was pretty shortly after.
Damn.
It's crazy.
I am so excited for all that you're going to learn and all that you're going to inevitably want to share with me.
Yeah, I mean...
And Joe, I'm a safe place.
I know. Just to have interviews, you see those old Eva Hart interviews and like the old white-haired gentleman that shows his pocket watch that it stopped at the time when it went down.
Oh, yes, I've seen them all.
Just to see them be interviewed. Now, granted, they were super young when it happened, but still the fact that they were there is just...
mind-boggling.
Like, Eva Hart was 7.
Yeah.
So I saw a recent interview where she said, they were like, what is the scariest thing about that night? And she was like, the screams. She just said she said they were ghastly. And when she said that, my heart sank.
Yeah.
I was like, can you imagine being there in 1912 and hearing people?
Not just hearing people, but hearing the silence after that.
Just knowing how it happened and what happened when it went down, to like visualize actually it being there and experiencing and hearing it and seeing people fall, seeing people screaming for their life and knowing they're not getting on a lifeboat because they only had 20.
Yeah.
It's like I'm heartbroken, but I love learning about it.
I feel like you're almost, it's like you're honoring the dead. You're honoring the people who experienced, and the survivors, because it's traumatic all the way around, let's be real, but you're honoring all of those people by your interest. It's keeping the story alive. And it's so intriguing in so many ways. And the perfect storm that created that event.
It sounded like it could have been prevented from some of the stuff I'm watching. So I'll learn more as I watch it. But
yes.
Just it's heartbreaking for me to think about. But
And
but I love it. I love listening and learning about it.
This just adds a new layer of meaning to our upcoming trip to Ireland, because we'll go to Belfast and we'll see where it was built.
I can't wait.
That's a big deal.
I bet it's a big deal.
We can see where it was constructed.
We are going to go to Ireland.
I didn't
You didn't expect we were going to go this way, did you?
I didn't, and I'm so jazzed.
Yeah, I took you there.
Yeah, I had a lot to talk about, but you guys don't want to hear about it. It's my boring skating stuff. But I will just say one thing at a time, Mary Beth. One thing at a time. We finally get to go to see Youngblood in Indy.
Oh, I thought you already did that this past weekend.
We did. Did I not tell the story?
Uh-uh.
Aw. So Josh gets me the tickets for Christmas. That was my Christmas present, and the concert was supposed to be May 7th or
No,
8th.
I know you went and then turned around.
Oh,
We
yeah.
told that story.
Did I tell it on here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So
No, but I thought you said I thought within the last weekend or two you went. I thought
No.
so. It hadn't happened yet.
No, so it's July. It's Tuesday.
Okay.
So that's exciting. And I told Josh, I was like, please, over the next couple of days, keep your eyes on your email so that this doesn't happen again, because apparently he canceled several shows in Canada.
Huh.
I think the fame is getting to him. I think,
Maybe.
yeah, because he's had to cancel.
You got real big, real quick.
And July 28th in Indianapolis is supposed to be when his tour resumes. So I was like,
Well, that's Tuesday.
right. But I'm just saying, if this is his first show in a few weeks, because he needed a break, I said, keep your eyes on that email so we don't do this again.
So Josh is gonna be able to go. He's off.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
Does he still get off Monday?
He's always off on Monday.
No, I knew that, but I'm saying, is he having to work because he's taking off Tuesday?
No.
That's good.
Dude's got he's the kind of person who feels too guilty to take days off.
You're preaching to the choir. I'm horrible
So,
about it.
and I'm the same way. And then this past year, in January, I start with what I think are all these carryover hours because that was our policy. And then when I start talking to my direct supervisor about it, she was like, "Oh, we changed that." I was like, "So I was working through the holidays because everybody else was smart enough to take their PTO, and I had all this PTO I didn't take." So I'm the same way because we're allowed to use flex time, and that's what I conserve as much as I can because you never know what, it's only end of July, anything can happen, and I get nervous and I conserve. And so if I take off on a Tuesday, I'm working on Saturday. That's just me. Mm-hmm. And I did too much of that last year and had all these days that I now can't use.
Listen.
But Josh has plenty of time.
Only 40 carries over, and I have 4 weeks a year. And I never, unless I'm going on a trip, like a planned trip, I never take PTO. And all these peers of mine are taking off Thursdays and Fridays, or one of my coworkers took 2 weeks off, 3 weeks ago, and she's taking 2 weeks off now. I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, right.
Why is it everybody's taking, I'm off this Friday. And I'm always just like, what? I think my issue, I told you all the time, for those at home, I work from home, so does Mary Beth. And so I always feel like I'm off. Well, even though I'm at home working, I feel like I'm off because I don't leave the house.
You know what, Joe?
I forget about PTO.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
But spoken like a true salary man, I'm an hourly.
Okay, well.
So it's a little different, but I understand it does. I mean,
I just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? I just forget about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just already home.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay.
It does kind of feel, and I said this too, when I first started after years of teaching, I felt like I was retired. Even though I'm still working 8 hours a day, I feel like, because I'm home.
Right. So, Bryson and his girlfriend were like, we're off on Fridays. We should come and swim one day at your pool. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take off a Friday.
Let me do that.
Because at first when he said that, I go, I probably have a meeting until about 2 or 3. And I'm like, what am I doing? Just take the day off.
All right, bro. You're going to be even more excited to visit the Titanic Museum after you watch your shows tonight.
Can't wait.
And that'll be our next trip.
Wow. Can't wait.
Yay. Okay, well, we're going to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to be talking about something that our former classmate, current friend, and friend of the show sent me. Amy sent me a video that talked about the fluent language of box office. So we're going to talk about some iconic movie quotes every Gen Xer should know, and we might be quizzing each other. And it is a language. Lines from movies that were so iconic that we all worked them into normal conversation. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. Hey, listeners. Do you like judging people as much as we do?
Then judge us.
To submit your criticisms and complaints about our show, you can reach us at gotohell@bazinga.biz.
For all other comments, questions, or suggestions about future episodes, drop us a line. Send us a text from our website at thebestofgenx.buzzsprout.com and click on the link just above the show notes.
Or email us at thebestofgenx@gmail.com.
We are back.
We are back.
Now, before I start quizzing you, I think I'm just going to do like a lightning round quiz on you to check your language fluency.
Feed me.
Don't have any country updates. Still sitting strong at 85, but this episode will put us at the 6,000 downloads.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh my God, we're like so famous.
I'll say it again. Remember when we had like 100?
Yeah.
Or maybe it had been under that. You're
Yeah.
like, we got this. And I go, hey, listen, it's got to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. Here we are.
Here we are.
We're in our third year, bruh.
That's right.
Do you realize that in only a couple of podcasts from now, we'll be starting our holiday series? Everyone get ready.
Best time of the year.
The best time of the year. Oh, hey. Do you know what time it is? It's
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
Hot takes. Josh like his sconces.
Love them.
By the way, Mary Beth's kind, loving, caring brother came over and helped put some cool sconces on the side of her TV.
They look so good and they add so much warmth. Definitely Nancy Meyers aesthetic. That's what this whole redecoration thing for me is.
Because I'm that kind of bro.
You are very handy, which is odd. I was telling Josh, I don't know where you got it. Maybe you got it through genetics alone from Grandpa Fred. There was like nothing he couldn't build or fix, but Dad can barely hang a picture. Like, no offense, Dad. You're great at many, many things. But any handiwork that Dad tries to do around the house usually ends with cussing and damaging something, which is exactly...
I was going to say breaking.
That's exactly what Josh does. When something's in his hands and he's frustrated, many F-bombs are dropped, many GDs are dropped, and he gets so angry that he ends up crashing whatever's in his hands against the wall, putting a big divot somewhere that shouldn't have a divot.
It's no big deal.
But you are very handy, and so I've relied on you several times.
I can do light electrical too.
Yes, you do. I'm going to be calling on you, sir, when I need to change my fixtures.
Okay.
Because that'll be the next phase.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad for you.
All right.
Hot take.
Hot take. This
Men first or ladies first?
go ahead.
You look like you were ready to.
Yeah,
like with it.
I was ready to ponder.
All right.
This one was inspired by a TikTok I saw last week or something. It was a good point. It basically said, you ever notice how everyone tries to force introverts out of their comfort zones, but nobody ever tells an extrovert to shut the hell up for a while?
That's true. Why is that?
I don't know. And here's what I mean when I reposted that. I was like, basically to everyone I've ever met in my whole life. First of all, it's not to throw shade at extroverts whatsoever.
Yeah.
I have extroverts in my life.
You're just trying to be equitable.
My husband is an extrovert, and I love him dearly. So it's not to shade the extroverts. It's to point out, one, a double standard, and two, when it says force, no, you're not taking introverts out of their home at gunpoint and making them go places. It's the shame you try to bring upon them when they choose not to do something.
Right, exactly.
So it's like introverts want to be included as much as anyone else. We want the invite, don't leave us out. But on the occasion when we just our social battery's too low, we just need time alone to recharge, whatever, don't give a shit about it. Like, it'd be like, it would be the equivalent of like, saying to an extrovert, hey, I've got this great party. You want to come? And they'd be like, yeah. Oh, one thing, you're not allowed to speak. And then you go to this party and they say hi to someone and then you give them shit all the way home. That's kind of how I would equate it to the way introverts are treated. Mm-hmm. So it's like, don't leave us out, but don't give a shit if we say no. That's just the way we are
That's
wired.
That's a really good point. I never thought about that.
Yeah, nobody tells an extrovert to shut the hell up.
I love it. I love when you make me think differently.
I do too, Mr. Titanic.
You're really excited about that.
I'm very excited to finally have a friend who enjoys it to talk about it.
You would appreciate it. I was right. All right. Mary Beth. Oh, were you done?
I'm done.
Okay, our family, I feel like as a whole, enjoys fried seafood.
Yes.
Fair? Can't think of one person in our family that doesn't. I don't know if Jennifer.
Mom doesn't like anything that tastes too fishy.
Correct. But for the most part, in general, fried
Yeah.
fish, our jam. So when we go on vacations, we even ate it in Scotland quite a bit. When we go to Florida, especially, it's like, oh yeah, fried fish.
We all want to find that great seafood place.
So because of this, we are somewhat of connoisseurs of tartar sauce
Tartar sauce.
because we have to have a lot of it,
We have to have a lot of it.
obnoxiously
And we are pretty snobby about
snobby.
the way it tastes.
We have our pinky up in the air. Mm-hmm. When we were at Krabby Bill's, I remember Dad and I, they had the old ketchup bottles, like the old school ketchup bottles. The squeezy ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the round ones, folks, with like the triangle tops, just like the plain ones.
Twilight fans,
Exactly.
you'll know exactly.
Exactly.
Bella's
So
ketchup.
it's like the plain red,
Yes.
all red bottle. And they had a tartar sauce bottle. And I'm telling you right now, it was full when we got there, and Dad and I needed more. No joke. The waiter was like, wow.
Yeah.
Me and Dad were just like covering it, everything in it.
Yes.
So this is going to be pretty controversial.
Okay.
McDonald's has the best tartar sauce I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Like, I'm not going to accept any questions at the moment. Or comments.
Okay.
It's the best tartar sauce I've ever had. I've had a lot. And I feel like I'm qualified to say this.
You are.
Because I've had a lot.
Yeah, we know good tartar sauce.
I've had homemade tartar sauces.
I make a pretty great homemade tartar.
Yeah. I had some good tartar sauces in Scotland, but if I had to choose, gun to my head, McDonald's tartar sauce all day long.
As far as fast food tartars go, there was a place called Skipjack's I used to work at.
That was good.
That was just boss.
I do remember
tartar.
Skipjack's. Good call. Damn.
But it does not exist anymore. However, as far as like fast food places, I'm going to have to say Frisch's Big Boy. That's the tartar. You can actually buy that in stores in a jar, and that's what we do when we can find it.
What?
Frisch's.
You can buy that in a jar?
Yes.
Where?
Kroger, JC.
And why is it McDonald's doing this?
I thought you were going to say, why haven't I done this?
Well, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, Frisch's. You can buy Frisch's in the store.
Dang it. Okay. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will tell you that I buy extra. I have gotten to the point where, because I don't eat bread on the burgers and stuff because of my, special eating habits, and I eat the burgers with a fork and I dip them into tartar sauce from McDonald's, which seems odd, but it's good. You just got to try
They do
it.
have good tartar.
You just gotta
I would say it wasn't much of a contest for me as far as McDonald's versus Frisch's. I would say Frisch's is probably the best.
Okay, we can fight. I mean, we can fight about that, but
Moby Dick or Doc
I mean,
seafood.
Again, that doesn't mean I don't love other tartar
Yeah.
sauces. I
Those
just
are
mean
good.
if I had a gun to my head, pencil to the eye, I'm going McDonald's tartar sauce. And if I'm eating like a lot of greasy food because I've just like had a few drinks, and I'm just like, don't give it.
Oh, nothing better than greasy food during a hangover.
The day after I've drank a lot, I mean, I can go to McDonald's and slay, and I will eat my fries with the tartar sauce. It is so good. Like I can swim in it.
Are you ready to do this?
I am, but I appreciate you telling me about the Frisch's they sell in the jar.
Yes.
I'm going to be all over that.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna try to do like sort of a lightning round.
Okay.
I'll tell you the movie I'm thinking of if
And
you
I
need
have to
it.
tell you the most important.
If you need it, but I'm gonna try to do this because again, this isn't just like, oh, this person quotes so many movies, he just quotes movies all the time. No, this is a language that we spoke. It was part of our vocabulary.
Like when you think of a situation or something that you're doing, you would say it this way because of
our
a
whole
movie.
generation would say it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm going for here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in a situation where you don't have enough room. You clearly are going to need some more space. And you might say this. Or say you're all piling into the car and it's just too tight of a squeeze.
Seats taken.
No, that's a good one. I was thinking of Jaws. You're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat. That's a good one. I should have known with you.
Well,
Seats taken. Can't sit here.
when someone tells you something, you're chit-chatting with a friend and they drop some facts on you that you just cannot believe. That you just, no, not possible. Just, that's not true. You might say this.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Yes.
Good. So there's a bonus one from that movie, Princess Bride, as we all know. Didn't really fit into our normal conversation, but hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
He didn't fall. We died when we watched that movie as kids.
I'm telling you, young Sheldon, Wallace
He's in
Shawn.
it.
Wallace Shawn
Shawn.
is the GOAT. Oh my God.
Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Okay. Okay, you're in a situation similar, but you're just completely shocked, and you just maybe you're in the kitchen and and the frying pan catches on fire, and you're going, ah. You might say this,
Oh God! Mary
but I'll
Beth.
give you the movie.
What's the movie?
Back to the Future.
Great Scott!
Great Scott!
I like how you got to give me the movie. I can tell you're going to have to give me the movie.
Okay.
hints.
Yeah, because some of my
it
examples
just could be anything.
Yeah, some of my examples might not be best because these
Great
examples are off the
Scott.
top of my head.
Yeah, that was. Do you feel like you said that as a kid a lot because of that movie? I didn't really say that a lot,
But it was a
but it was a
coin phrase that
yeah.
people would use, or 1.21.
1.21.
But again, that's just one we would quote.
When I was a kid, I used to think he said jiggle box. And I was like, what in the heck is a jiggle box? But then as I got older and smarter, gigawatts.
When I was young, I admit I had no understanding whatsoever about the plutonium and what it meant and what the significance
Why
of
they cared
the
about it.
Arabs were. That made no sense to me.
Dude gets like a rocket launcher out. I'm like, why
And
do they
then
do that?
post 9/11, you watch it and you're like, oh dear.
Dear, yeah. It's the Libyans. They found me.
Okay, you're out with a bunch of dudes at a bar, and you get up to go to the restroom. What might you say to them
Movie.
if you're going to the restroom? Like you're not leaving.
Movie.
Terminator.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
See, I thought it was something specific to the peeing.
To the peeing. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to give 2 examples.
Yeah.
All right, how about this one? You maybe you're defending someone because someone's trying to, I don't know, step on their cape, take the wind out of their sail, keep them from doing something they really want to do or should do. You might say this in their defense from Dirty Dancing.
Oh shit. Well, I immediately think of nobody puts baby in the corner.
That's it. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
That's okay. I see where you're coming from.
Okay.
I didn't think that would correlate with that part.
What do you think it correlated with?
No, I was just thinking of. I was just thinking of a line in the movie where he was actually defending somebody, but I guess he was defending her in that situation.
Yes,
That just wasn't my immediate quote that I was.
Because her
thinking of.
father wasn't letting her dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. You're out and about, and you see something. You're in a restaurant. You see something on someone else's table that looks a little yummy. Or you're out and about. Maybe you're at a bar, looking at the dance floor, and some lady is just getting it and just having a good old time. Looks like she's been just bit with the dance bug.
Okay.
But you see something and it looks good, and you think you might want it. When Harry Met Sally, what would you say?
Oh, God. I bet you I haven't seen that movie all the way through.
Okay, well, the most famous part, even for those who haven't seen it, is when Meg Ryan is trying to convince Billy Crystal that women fake orgasms all the time. So she fakes an orgasm in this restaurant, in the middle of this restaurant, this cafe. And at the end of it, the lady, who happens to be Rob Reiner's mother,
Really?
the lady says, "I'll have what she's having."
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I would have never got that.
Really?
I've just seen bits and pieces
Oh,
of that
okay.
movie.
That's a great movie, actually.
I was never a huge Billy Crystal fan, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I hope people don't throw stuff at me.
Oh, my God, I love Billy Crystal.
I mean, some stuff, I guess, but
He was always quite a stud, though, in the movies, and he's not really a stud.
that's probably, yeah.
If my clues just suck, should I just...
And he was in Princess Bride, ironically.
Since my examples suck, I can just give you the movie and you try to give me the quote from it.
That's fine.
Okay. Field of Dreams.
If you build it, they will come.
It's actually He Will Come.
If you build it, he will come?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's misquoted a lot. But it's He Will Come. But everybody says, if you build it, they will come.
Really?
Yeah, because we're thinking of the whole team.
Yeah, I got you.
But it is actually He Will Come. The example I was going to give for this one. So during my 10 years as a single mom, horribly, horribly single, at one point I actually convinced myself, maybe if I go back on birth control, I'll be telling the universe, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm ready to stop being alone. And I remember saying in the gynecologist's office, if I build it, he will come. It was very much a Field of Dreams moment, I thought.
I'm proud of you for knowing that, though, because I didn't know you knew Field of Dreams like that.
Well, I don't, but that's the iconic language that these movies created for us that became taglines, even if you weren't fans of the genre or the movie.
Mm-hmm. Costner, James Earl Jones.
Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, jeez. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
You're telling someone you don't feel well. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I don't know what the problem is, and they say something, and you might say this in response.
Oh, God. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's not a tumor.
Oh, my God. I forgot all about that. He's got a couple.
Well, we've done the I'll Be Back.
Did that annoy you, by the way?
The I'll Be Back? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that annoyed me, too.
Yeah, it was overused, I believe.
Yeah.
But we had to know it. Just like a language class, we had to know it.
I wasn't a huge Terminator fan.
I wasn't either. Well, of course, we weren't big into the sci-fi.
Yeah, like I like Total Recall.
But we were into like the fun sci-fi,
yeah.
like Back to the Future,
Rat
that sort
Pack
of thing.
stuff. But I did like Total Recall, though.
Okay. What did we all say from Forrest Gump?
God, I mean, there was
people said it over and over and over.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know
what you're gonna get. Now, see, it's been so long since I've seen the movie, and I've seen The Office so many times that I'm basically not imitating Forrest Gump. I'm imitating Jenna Fisher, imitating Forrest Gump.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to bridge the gap to what just happened.
Now, we have adopted in our family, like the movie quotes you would hear as part of our family language that maybe weren't so mainstream, but more obscure parts of the movie. To this day, we quote Forrest Gump without even thinking about the fact that we're quoting Forrest Gump. It began with, okay.
Okay.
All right, so he says okay in a very specific way, but it is mutated. So now it's become ookie. Like it went from okay to over the years.
Dad would say that constantly.
Yeah, over the years it's become ookie.
Yeah, Dad did that recently to me. I said something about playing golf, and I said, "You want to play like after work 9 holes?" Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll catch myself sometimes going, I was running.
Yeah.
I'll do that randomly.
And maybe run, Forrest, run.
Right. Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
There's all kinds. That movie.
We'll have to break that down sometime.
Top 5.
Top Gun.
Oh, there's several.
Hey, I really need a What is it that I need? I need a
Oh, I feel the need
need
for
for
speed.
speed.
Ow!
That would have been
And that's
part
when
of.
the famous hand, the high five up and then down. That's when that started. You remember that?
Did that start that?
I mean, I never saw it before then.
So it must have begun
I
with
mean-
that.
I know everything there is to know about the 80s genre of movies.
Oh, let's see.
That one was like "Talk to Me, Goose." Like there's so many famous ones in that.
Another confession, because I was so young, I never understood the beginning part. I never really understood, because I guess the lighting is kind of dark in this opening sequence where they save Cougar.
Yeah,
Didn't realize until recently that Merlin was actually Tim Robbins. I knew
Robbins,
Tim
yeah.
Robbins was in it.
yep,
I didn't realize that was him at the beginning.
yeah. And then Tim Robbins ends up being Tom Cruise's real at the end of the movie, right?
Yes.
So after Goose dies,
So
what is it you didn't know? What is it?
I didn't understand the gravity of what had happened. Okay. I didn't understand why it was such a big deal that this dude was freaking out on his way to land. And like, I didn't understand what so major had happened to make him sort of snap. And of course, watching it as an adult, I totally understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And it freaked him out. And that's why they
Yeah.
got to go to Top Gun. And
Yeah, he wasn't like anticipating aerial warfare and that just kind of like general
yeah,
whatever they were doing, like perimeter check or whatever you want to call what they were doing.
yeah. But I was too young to understand.
And he had a new baby that he really hadn't seen yet since the baby was born, as he says.
Yeah.
So,
And
it
so-
spooked him out.
Because the whole time I'm growing up and I'm watching this movie, it's like Tom Cruise, Maverick, he's the best pilot.
Right.
But no,
Right.
Cougar was the best pilot. He just left and they get this chance
Right.
because of that. So
Well,
interesting. Yes.
Interesting.
Funny things. And let me bring up Andy. She sent me a message saying, I watched Fear. That was a movie that she and I really liked, coming out of high school. And she was always a Mark Wahlberg fan. Huge Mark Wahlberg fan. So she texted me the other day and she said, I watched Fear for the first time in a long time. And it definitely hits different watching as a mother.
oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, and she said, could be an interesting episode if you want to talk about movies that hit different that way.
Was that him and Reese Witherspoon?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I've seen
Pretty
that.
good, yeah.
That's a pretty good one. And speaking of Top Gun with Anthony Edwards, it's so interesting how he went from like Revenge of the Nerds to Top Gun.
Oh, yeah.
The characters couldn't be any different.
Right.
And we always used to say too, like at home, like nerds. Like that was a big thing too.
All right. How about this? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Mueller.
Definitely that one. That would be like we would say Bueller if someone wasn't responding to
If
us,
you were being impatient, you wanted something right away, like from somebody.
or you wanted to conjure an image of like crickets, like no one's responding.
Right, right.
Definitely that one. But there's another one I was thinking of too.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it.
Yes.
I could be the walrus. I still have to bum rides off of people. He's so good in that movie.
There are so many quotes from that movie, but I would say that the Bueller and the Life Moves Pretty Fast, that's one that would be incorporated into our everyday language. I think of 9 times.
He has been absent 9 times.
He is one righteous dude.
Gosh.
Or when she goes, why don't you stick your thumb up your butt?
I forgot about that. I forgot about that part. Speaking of Dirty Dancing, Jennifer Grey.
Yes. The Breakfast Club.
In 2 weeks, you would have a diamond. The Breakfast Club. Now, let's remind people that you and I, this is going to sound cringy, but we like went to bed one night, and you were like, let's quote The Breakfast Club. We sat there and quoted the whole movie.
Yes.
We were just bored. That's how
Pretty sad.
silly we were.
But if you want to tell somebody off, you might quote this from The Breakfast Club. If you want to put somebody in their place. And no, I'm not talking about the stupid, worthless.
That's what I was going to...
No.
If you don't mess with the bull, young man, you'll get the horns.
That's right.
I always hated when he did that thing with his hand. That's stupid.
But that's the bull and the horn, see?
I know it is, but he goes, I got you. And he flips his hand over and he goes, I got you.
How about this one? You're really turned on by a girl and you want your friends to know it.
Turned on.
There's just one word. When you thought a girl was really hot. It's from Wayne's World.
Oh, God. Swing!
Swing! Everybody said it.
I had some Wayne's World stuff on mine, too.
Oh?
That I had in the chamber. I had it ready.
Okay.
You know.
Can I hear it?
Party on, Wayne. Party on. We used to say that for
Party on, for sure.
Yeah. Or he'd go, as if.
Hey, and I was going to say Clueless.
That's also in Clueless. Oh, I have to tell everybody.
We definitely quoted as if from Clueless.
But I don't think we'll get to this, so I want to say it. I want to sneak it in. Mary Beth loved Paul Rudd's character in Clueless. And when he's in the Jeep, this was like early Paul Rudd. And he said...
We might get Marky Mark to plant a celebrity tree.
We got Marky Mark to plant a celebrity tree. Mary Beth loved that line. We watched that line over and over. It was the way he said tree and then the way he smiled.
He smiled afterwards. So funny.
And he basically looks like he hasn't aged in 30 years.
I know. He's made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, but whatever.
Okay. You might say this when everyone starts showing up, or when someone arrives that you didn't really care to see, or when our TV cable would go out and we'd have snow on the screen. We might say this from Poltergeist.
They're here.
They're here.
God, did she die during the second one? Making love with the second one? The little girl?
Think so.
Yeah, she died.
Yeah, really young.
Yeah, it was either the making of the second or the third one. Heather Rourke or Heather... What was her name? Yeah, anyway.
Here's one. I don't have a clue for this, but it's from Dazed and Confused.
Oh, God. Another classic.
This became...
Keep on living, man.
Well, you're close. It was definitely a McConaughey line.
I get older, they stay the same age.
That's what I love about them high school girls. I keep getting older, and they stay the same age. Has he not been the coolest from day one?
I loved his character.
Matthew McConaughey is just good people.
Party at the Moon Tower.
All right.
Yeah, all right. That was a big one. Full kegs.
Yeah, so all right. I think he even said that in his Oscar speech. Did he win an Oscar or Golden Globe? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It was one of those, and he said that when he got up there to the microphone. He said, all right.
Speaking of, I've seen a lot of Jason London TikToks. Like, he's on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. He has a twin.
Randall Pink Floyd.
He has a twin.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Jason.
Yep.
Tommy Boy.
God, I could probably quote that whole movie.
What parts of Tommy, like any lines from Tommy Boy that you can imagine, like what became part of our... I even used this the other day. No, another guy, one of my skating friends that you'll meet when you come to my birthday dinner. His name is Ken, and he saw me. We were talking about my fall from the week before, and he was like, man, we all heard it. It was that bad. Like, we turned and we had heard you fall before we saw you. And so I was showing him where it hurt the most, and he goes, not here or here so much, but right here.
Gosh.
So that became, I remember people saying that a lot.
We used to do this around the house. You can put a 6-pack of soda in it.
Yes. When you got a fridge, you would say, you could put a 6-pack of
He goes,
soda.
anything you want to keep cold. So. He goes, they got a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that. I think your brain's got a thick candy shell. Your brain's got the shell on it.
Okay. Here's one that wasn't probably part of our collective conversation, but in our household, we definitely... No, I'll save this. I'll save this till last because it actually comes a little story, so I'll save that. Okay. This one I'm not sure if you'll get. But say you're on a team. Say you're being coached. and the coach tells you to do something, and you keep getting it wrong, and they keep trying to help and kind of tweak your technique, and they say, well, do this, and you go, okay, I'll try. They might say this to you from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, God. Yeah, I won't get it.
Do or do not. There is no try. Is that
a Yoda?
Is that Yoda?
That just makes me think of that funny Yoda.
That's the first time I've ever tried a Yoda voice. Guess who can do Yoda perfectly?
Josh.
Josh, of course.
The little lip sync video thing. So funny.
If you have a minute, you have to look up the lip sync. It's
So
bad
funny.
lip sync.
Yes. Probably just
Empire Strikes Back.
Star Wars. If you just Google it.
Rockin', and rollin' down to the beach. Okay, it's about seagulls. I think it's called Seagulls. You've got to look it
Yes.
up. It's the funniest shit ever.
What does he say? That log had a child.
That log had a child.
And Josh and I were singing that in Scotland when you guys like went off
Hoo-ha,
to do whatever you're doing. We were just sitting there just singing it.
It's so funny. It's so funny. But my coach, my skating coach, actually said this to me the other day because I was not getting it. And I said, I'll try. And she goes, do or do not. There is no try. I said, I'll do it. That's how it goes. That's
Well, let me stay on skating and I'll do one for you.
Okay.
You're skating and you can't keep up. Like you keep falling down. What would you tell someone?
I'd say, Topic.
Detroit Red Wings.
Ken quoted this to me the other day.
We used to do that all the time.
I think Ken was raised in a parallel universe where we were all brother and sister. That was his second DVD he ever bought, and he's seen it. I thought he was like, "Have you ever seen Cutting Edge?" Because he's always loved hockey, and I said like 1,000,000 times, and I go, Detroit Red Wings.
Detroit Red Wings.
Sorry about the eye. Go piss up a rope.
Oh, here we go.
Next time you're in town, give us a call.
What did he say?
Finger painting.
I've been doing a little figure skating.
But Toe Pick was, I remember
Classic.
hearing that a lot.
God, you loved that movie.
I was obsessed.
I think you tore the film up in the VHS.
I may have, because I bought it on VHS. I may have torn it up. How about this one? Someone's crying. Being a big baby. You might say this.
You
A League of Their Own.
There's no crying. There's no crying
Are you
in
crying?
baseball.
There's no crying.
I was going to say the way you
There's no crying in
the way you
baseball.
tee it up, it could just be so many things.
I know, but you would agree that all of these weren't just movie quotes. They were a language that we spoke.
Correct.
Okay, I'll go back to the one that I saved. Or no, I missed one. Okay, so you might say this if you show up at a party and you want to get things started. And it's from Goonies.
Oh gosh.
Hey, you guys!
Oh God! I can't believe I forgot that.
Joe was slacking on the Slack generation.
Well, speaking of Goonies, I always think of Dustin when I think of Goonies because we talk about the Goonies a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin and I still say this to each other, and I say this to you. When somebody's telling you a story and you act like you're into it and you sarcastically answer them, what do you say?
I love that
I
story.
love that story. Pee-wee Herman's Big Adventure. Me and Dustin still say that to each other.
Yes.
We'll let each other tell a real intense story.
And then you smash.
We'll let that person
poop on it.
get really into it and
Yes.
be real animated. I love that story.
It's a great way to make someone feel like poop.
Yeah, Dustin is the master at that.
He's the master at that. Okay, so here's the final one.
Okay.
And I don't believe that this would have counted in our generation's collective language, but we definitely quoted it in our home and still do. Someone gives you something, and then they try to take it back. Three Amigos.
You gave them to us. They were presents. I had a Three Amigos quote, but it wasn't that one.
What was it?
We said this as a family. I still say it to this day.
My little buttercup.
No, close. What's it taste like? Is it pretty good? It's like beer.
It's like beer.
It's
Oh my
like
God.
beer.
It's like beer.
It's like beer.
We
Jennifer
do.
loves that part. I still say
do
that to this
quote
day.
that.
I've said that recently. Somebody's like, "How does it taste?"
Yeah.
It's like beer.
You know, the language of everyone's household is a little different. I'd be so interested in hearing what our listeners, what kind of quotes that their family would take and just make their own, part of their own household. Now, this one was challenging to think of from our household, which is weird because we were raised on movie quotes, but most of them are Christmas.
Right.
But speaking of Three Amigos, we have some fun news to share.
Yes. Want me to go with it?
Yeah.
So Mary Beth found that Steve Martin and Martin Short are going to be at the Louisville Palace in January, I believe it was.
Yes, sir.
I just found this out, by the way. If it's January, and it was a weekend, I might have a basketball game.
Oh, no, they're always on a weeknight.
No, I thought that was a Saturday that you sent it.
Well, you can always have a coach go in your stead.
Okay.
You don't want to miss something like that. These are two of our biggest comedy icons of our generation. We worshipped these two. We quoted these two. You're not missing it.
Captain Ron. Captain Ron.
Captain Ron. What a great movie. Inner Space.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, somebody help me. I'm possessed.
What you got in that fancy case of yours? Right.
I mean,
yeah. So I'm definitely going to try.
Do or do not.
Well, January.
There is no try.
I always remember in January we have Friday and Saturday games every weekend.
Okay, but you have plenty of notice to give them.
I know.
Don't you have an assistant?
Yes.
Okay, this is a good enough excuse. It's not like, hey, this movie's coming out. You're going to come with us. No, this is a chance of a lifetime to see two of our biggest comedy heroes that we grew up loving on stage. And we've got great seats on the floor.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was excited until now to tell that story.
Listen, I'm going to be positive, and I won't have a game that night.
Okay.
How about that? I just won't have a game.
And if you do, you're coming. What's the status on our Stand By Me? Because I put you in charge of that.
You did. TBD. TBD.
TBD. Okay.
Sorry. Had a lot going on.
Okay.
So I will commit
All right.
by Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest.
Okay.
I will have something planned.
Okay.
Because that's November, so we got a little time.
All right. Well, I'll be busy with Youngblood. I'll be making out with him.
Okay.
So you can let me know Thursday.
Bet.
Okay. This is really fun.
That was fun.
I mean, it's a different take on movie quotes. They were the lines from movies that all of us, it just became part of our conversation. And everybody knew what you were talking about. Another one comes to mind from our family. We quoted Weird Science like it was our job. So, he don't even have his license, Lisa.
Give me the keys.
Give me the keys.
Give me the keys.
Or Bill Paxton, as the older brother, just spit in this.
You're stewed, buttwad.
Good morning, turd brain. Yeah, so I'm sure that you guys out there have similar examples of movie quotes that you sort of incorporated into your family language, but this was fun to talk about. I want to thank Amy, give her a shout out because she sent me a video that inspired this idea. So thanks a lot, Amy.
Go, Amy.
Go, Amy, go. And it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
And I enjoy hearing more about our next adventure to Pigeon Forge.
For the Titanic, I cannot wait.
We'll have to get that set up.
Okay.
We have a trip to Ireland planned. And
We do have it planned?
we have a trip to Ireland to plan.
That's okay.
Because Joe's decided it's Ireland or nothing.
I
So
just feel like that's where I'm going next.
okay.
So you're coming with.
I can't travel without you, bro. You, me, and Josh. We are the three best friends that anyone's ever had. And we will never, ever, 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 ever leave each other. The Hangover. Okay, I gotta end it on a movie quote.
I'm gonna be like Joey and for that little like raining thing. It's like, hello darkness, smile. If you ever travel without me.
Well, it's perfect that we ended on a movie quote. Thank you so much for listening to another piece of the Gen X experience worth saving. The language of box office and our fluency in it has now been immortalized in the annals of history. If you like what you heard, subscribe to the Best of Gen X wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. Joe, always a pleasure.
Duh.